Hi, this is Jim Campilongo, and today I thought I'd do some steel guitar voicings. Now, I cover this stuff in four-wheel drive, an audio lesson on my website. I think there's some of this in Panhandle swing concepts, certainly in the steel guitar, on guitar I think it's called, and B-flat jazz on steel guitar, I think it's called, something like that. They're all close. But I'm not here to sell you those things, but if you really want a little more in depth. And I really love this stuff. It strikes me that the last couple Patreon videos have been, you know, what I would consider intermediate plus. This one's definitely intermediate plus. And I want to, you know, I don't want to discourage anybody who's intermediate or intermediate minus, you know, and I think I'm going to go through some pentatonics next time, and which I hope will be fun for the whole family. Okay, now today we're going to start with this B flat. This is a thing. It's 1-4-5 in B flat, B flat, E flat, F7 with this chord. Now, this chord is B flat 6. It's kind of, I think of it as the Wind Cries Mary chord. Third finger's on D, first finger's barred over F, B flat, and D on the 3rd fret. Now you add your 4th finger on G, and you got yourself a B flat 6. And it isn't unlike a G minor bar chord, but you don't put the G in the bass, you have the D in the bass. Okay, now there's some specific right hand stuff, and it goes from strings 5, 4, and 3 to 4, 3, and 2. And it took me 10 seconds. And I use pick, middle, and ring. And I am absolutely committed to playing strings 5, 4, and 3, and 4, 3, and 2. No other version of that, not 5, 3, and 2. So you got to watch yourself at home. It may kind of sound like you're going to the higher voicing, but make sure you're going to the next string grouping and not just playing the highest note, you know, randomly. Okay, so the first thing we do is, okay, so that's that chord slid up. It's 5, 4, and 3. Back a half step again, and on 4, 3, and 2, and then 4, 3, and 2 again, back to 5, 4, and 3. Okay, so you get that steel guitar slide thing. Now we're going to play a really interesting 4 chord. This is E flat 7. And 3rd finger's on D flat on the 4th fret, 5th string. 4th finger's on the 5th fret, 4th string. Did I say 5th string here? 4th fret, 5th string, D flat. 4th finger's on the 5th fret, 4th string. 2nd finger's on the 3rd fret, 3rd string. 1st finger's on the 2nd fret, 2nd string. Okay, so we just did, and now we go on this E flat 7 chord, okay? And that's 4, 3, and 2, and 5, 4, and 3. Then we do the same thing up a step and a half. Okay, so move it up, and you get that move in the bar sound. And that's our resolution for now. B flat 6, 3rd finger's on the B flat on the 8th fret, 4th string, 2nd finger's on D, 4th finger's on G. Now that's the bottom part of this chord, where 1st finger's gonna be on the B flat here on the 6th fret, 1st string, but we're not playing it yet. We slide this up, I believe. Okay, and that's with the 1st finger down. This is That's a slide, and that's strings 3, 2, and 1. To strings 4, 3, and 2, back to the original B flat 6 chord. Then we go, well, let me run through it again. Now we go. Okay, you could strum that or play it with pick, middle ring, and little finger. Little finger takes a little bit of time to develop. And again, this looks like a G minor chord. If you're, you're going, what's Jim playing there? It's kind of like this chord, you know that G minor chord. Third finger on the 12th fret 4th string, fourth finger on the 12th fret 3rd string, second finger on the 11th fret 2nd string, that's B flat, and first finger on the 10th fret 1st string, D. And we just go. Okay, so we did. Okay, and here it is with the rhythm. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before the phrasing was a little off. I'll do it a couple more times. Now we're going to go over the F, excuse me, and we do. Now this is starting on F sharp, going down to F9, F sharp 9 to F9. Just a slide. We end up on second finger on E flat, first finger's barred over G and D. And that's an F9. Then we go up to this. That's 5, 4, and 3, if I didn't say that yet before. Now here, we're just going to go, it's this thing I called that started with the Wind Cries Mary chord. This is an F9 though, F6, F9, and all the names are interchangeable. I know it's kind of confusing. But you know, if I got it, you can get it. Now we have third finger on G, fourth finger on C, first finger's barred over E flat, and first finger's on G. So 5, 4, and 3, 4, 3, and 2, and back to 5, 4, and 3. Now the dismount is, I think I pick them all. Yeah. Okay. Now this is an F6 to F flat 6, if you will, and then to F9. It looks like A minor in the wrong place. You know, right there. So we go, and that's 4, 3, and 2, 3 times. And then last but not least, we end with the chord we started with, B flat 6, and we go from A to B flat. And I play strings 5, 4, 3, and 2 on that one. And you can strum it, you know, it's going to sound fine. So what we did, okay, here it is with the rhythm. One more time. That's nice. I like that a lot. I like it because it's like steel guitar, but it's not super bendy. You can use it behind somebody, maybe not that busy, it depends, but they're very nice chord voicings, and they're not super duper jazzy, you know, I mean, which is fine, but they're very smooth sounding. And again, if this gave you trouble, I hope you enjoyed it either way, but don't worry, it's not going to be 301 all the time. I'm going to throw in stuff that you'll get right away. You know, it'll be like you could vacuum in here and go, oh, I got that one. Not much else. Well, actually, there's a lot going on. Tomorrow tomorrow I may post this weekend, so this will be the past, but tomorrow I go to Chicago with Kenny Wollison and Chris Morrissey, and we play the Hungry Brain, which I've never been to, never played there. And then we go to Detroit and play the Detroit Institute of Arts on Friday, which I've played a few times, and it's a beautiful room with a Diego Rivera mural that's amazing. It's a little boomy, the sound, but it's a really lovely room. And I think it's our third or fourth time we've done it. Really like Detroit. I wish I could spend more time there. We fly back on Saturday, and then Sunday, Kenny, Chris, and I play the 55 bar, and Rockwood on Monday. So it's nice. It's busy this weekend. And in a few weeks, I go to Finland, and I play with a great band over there. So yeah, it's a busy month for me, a lot of packing and planning and stuff like that. But I'll still try and post something once a week, no problem, at least. And you know, once in a while I put up the, you know, freebie with me and Chiho Han or whatever it is. And all the Han guitars sold out, thank you. They went like that, it's amazing. But it's a good guitar for the price, $14.95. So I guess that's about it for an update. You know, that's it. That's all I could think of. I got to start packing some merchandise in my suitcase, and which is always a challenge. I put in, you know, some LPs, some CDs, my guitar stuff, and somehow my suitcase weighs 51 pounds. You know, I don't even have like one pair of socks in there yet, and it's super heavy, and you got to keep it under 50, otherwise they charge you $100 or something. But I got to do that. I use my own scale and try to, you know, sometimes I'm like, well, it's going to be one shirt this trip, you know, and hopefully people buy them. You know, you hate to bring them and, you know, then nothing sells. But usually it's pretty good, and I get to meet people. I guess that's it. Sorry if this was kind of meandering at the end, but I'd like to check in, and I hope all is well with you, and thanks a lot for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Have a great day.